Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Captain Hook Tree Climbing. Thank you so much for visiting the channel. Um, Today, I'm going to be going over a basal anchor. And so, in this basal anchor, we have this backside leading down towards the base of the tree where it's anchored and comes up into the canopy into a union, and then you have the working end where I'm tied into, right? So there's this non-working end and the working end, the side that I'm tied onto. That is usually considered the working end and non-working ends of the basal anchor system. Now, in this system, one of the common issues that I usually come around across is situations like this, where if I'm pruning, if I'm removing anything, whatever it is, but the point is that the non-working end is right next to the area where I need to be cutting in. And in this instance, that non-working end is in my cutting path. So that's a pretty big thing, and it needs to be mitigated. So that's why I thought that this was a good video to post and kind of just go over in a few minutes. I know this is a live, but I'm not going to take up too much of your times here. I'm just going to try to quickly show you here. It's about a 35-second clip here. Something weird was going on with my camera where I would record, and then it would only shoot for 30 seconds. I think it's because I have several different SD cards. I have one for the one that's formatted for a GoPro Hero 7, and I'm using the Hero 9. And so I think that's the issue, that it's just formatted a little different, so it ends up glitching on me like that. Take 30-second clips. It was so annoying, dude. This was the first time I've worked with this group of guys here, and it was a good old time. Shame that I couldn't capture more of it, but yeah, here we go. So here it is. This is how I am mitigating. Uh-oh. No. Sorry guys, technical difficulties here. Okay. Computer's having a brain fart. Alright, so check it out. So you see here I have a munter, and I got my lanyard. Basically, I could have just taken the lanyard and hooked it up onto the single line without making this munter here, but or is that a munter? It looks more like a spike, some kind of a slip knot. Anyway, I hooked it up to the knot here so that I'm not side loading this carabiner. I don't want to damage its I think it's that double locking feature that it has. You see in the back there's that silver piece, and that piece of metal is very thin, and so if you damage it, then it's gonna open like crap, basically it's gonna end up failing on you. So it's not gonna be double locking, it'll just be like a wire gate carabiner, non-locking. So anyway, I made this knot here, hooked it up. I have my lanyard hooked up onto my bridge now, and it's basically serving as my main, my central tying point, in terms of my saddle and stuff, right? And what I'm using that for is to put my weight into the lanyard, get my weight off of my line so that I could slack the non-working end of the basal anchor. once I've slacked that basal anchor, taken the weight out of this climbing system here, I can then pull this non-working end of the basal anchor over to the back side of the tree. I can make a quick butterfly into it and then use a carabiner to clip it to my working side, to the working end of that basal anchor, which helps out a lot. It'll basically just keep everything together and moves it away from where I'm going to be cutting it. So it's just super useful to know these kinds of techniques. Yeah, so I'm having a little bit of trouble here with my there we go. There we go. All right. All right, so that's slack. All right, so I get it over that little knot there. And then I just make a quick butterfly in it, clip it to my working end, come down. Well, before I come down, I just put my weight back into that working end of the basal anchor, and then I just come down, finish that pruning cut, and then that was basically it for that tree. So yeah, just real quick, guys, wanted to show you on those cool little techniques I like to use, workarounds whenever I'm using basal anchors. I know everybody has their own way of doing things, but this is just one of the ways that I found just pretty useful over the years. If you guys got anything to add to it, if you guys know any other techniques, you guys have some other videos you've seen, like with an effective way of mitigating this sort of thing, post them down in the comments. Yeah, I'm just gonna check the chat here. Oh yeah, we got some people here. Hey, what's going on? Going to Fayetteville, man. I don't know if I'm going to be going to Fayetteville anytime soon, man. Honestly, Fayetteville is just a little bit out of my purview of what I have going on. You know what I mean? Going to Fayetteville, man. I don't know if I'm going to be going to Fayetteville anytime soon, man. Honestly, Fayetteville is just a little bit out of my purview of what I have. Okay, so sorry about that. I'm just reading the comments here, trying to catch up a little bit. Yeah, Nee Nigga made a really good point there with the munter, because the munter is usually one of those types of knots that's kind of weird, honestly. The munter knot is not a I don't know, I feel like in some way it's kind of like a mind bender, because it's a really simple knot, but it's really easy not to get right. You know what I mean? So yeah. So I think what I ended up, the knot that I had here in the video, let me just go back to it. Let's see if this computer wants to keep up. Where this this knot here looks more like a slip knot, and then I just clipped onto it, and so then that's how it's holding up. There it is. Oh, let's go back. There it is. Yeah, so it looks more like a. I don't know if that's a munter. But yeah, guys. Thank you guys for those of you that tuned in, man. I really appreciate you guys. Um, really cool to have y'all. I'm gonna be posting a video, probably maybe tonight. Do you guys want a video tonight? I got a bunch of videos that I've been working on. Been working overtime, man. So I got one class. I'm in the second summer session right now at NC State. So I got tons of extra time, and then I'm just pouring into this and into other things that I need to catch up on. So I got a bunch of videos for you guys. I got one that is, yeah, I got a bunch of them, man. Tons of videos for y'all. I hope you guys like them. Let me know though. Do you guys want? Do you guys want a video tonight, tomorrow? I'll post it tonight, man. If you guys want it. All right, Billy Shoemate, stay safe, man. All right, so just leave it in the comments there, and I'll see you guys soon. Y'all have a good one. Thank you guys for your support. Thanks for stopping by, man. Peace.